There's a vagabond man, citizen of the world, is a clown of his thoughts and his words. Like a cat, sometimes fast and sometimes much more slow, and his song is follow the flow. He's just doing what he can between reality and his ghost. He's still searching his own land, and from what is found and instead what is lost, he looks for his steps on the sand and says go, follow the flow, 'cause the light is always a flow, and says so, walk your own, 'cause the light is follow the flow. Yeah, it's not looking for love, it's not looking for food, just a way to explain the show. Sometimes really more out, and wherever it goes, it just stays to follow the flow, and says go, follow the flow, 'cause the light is always a flow, and says so, walk your own, 'cause the light is follow the flow. There's a vagabond man, as the life in his hands, looking for the way in the moon. It's just only a flow man with a dream in his hands, and this look at life like a blow, and says go, follow the flow, 'cause the light is always a glow, and says so, walk your own, 'cause the light is follow the flow. Yeah, and says oh, follow the flow, 'cause the light is always a glow, and says so, walk your own, 'cause the light is a
is my face. Yeah! Here we are. Good evening, everybody. Or everyone, I don't know. It's a big challenge for me to make this streaming in English language. And so, this is the first Follow the Flow in English. And of course, in this first flow, probably in live streaming, is there only Italian people that try to speak English. But why not? Or maybe one day, this flow, this streaming can or could be viewed all around the world. But first of all, I need to make a disclaimer to everybody. For everybody that will look this video and that is not Italian, because the first disclaimer is that I'm really tense. Really, it's my first time. Honestly, I never thought I'd do something like this. So the big disclaimer is that I don't know English, and I'm Italian, and my English is awful. But why? I study in high school. I had 3 years of English, and my English teacher was psychotic. So practically we never study English. And I don't remember if in first or second year, in second school year, my English teacher suicide. This was falling down from, I think, 6th floor of the building. And I think that you don't hear me. And so I never studied English. I studied 5 years of French. So I don't know English from the school. Many years later, around 24, 25, 26 years, I don't know, I feel that I need to speak English because I want to, honestly, you want the truth, because I want to fulfill my need to have sex. and so I start to chat with girls all around the world, especially in East Europe. So particularly I start to chat when Facebook doesn't exist. I chat in IRC, IRC, with many girls that don't know English like me. So I never study grammars. I never study nothing of English. I just chat. And chat with no English people. So my English is very awful. And, I feel really tense. And for me, this is a very big challenge to make a stream video, to make a live video in English. Step by step, I learn English like this, and it was okay for me because with my English I can go all around the world. I can make business. I can talk with my developer, my Indian developer in English. I can talk with the Chinese for business. I can talk with American for the software and everything that I need. But I know that my English is really awful. So the disclaimer is that for you is important the gift paper, for you is important the shape of the box, for you is important all around that cover the gift, for you is important the image, for you is important the pronunciation, for you is important my perfect English. Okay, this is not good for you. Find somebody else. Find some really some coach or some trainer or some YouTuber of English spoken language. It's not me. But if you are one that wanna look over the gift paper, if it's interested to understand, to discover what is inside the box, and not only to see what is outside the box, if you want to go over the image, the first impression, the grammar, the pronunciation, if you want to discover some gift, so maybe here you are in the right place. Of course, if you are here now, you are in the right place because everything happens for a purpose. But sometimes your ego can push out from here. So, who I am? I am Daniele Penna. It's not easy to answer to the question who I am, because I can say who I was, who I am now, who I will be, what I can be for you, what I can do for you. It is not easy to answer. I can say, officially I can say that I'm a bestseller author in Italy. I make a book, I wrote a book, a bestseller now. I made a documentary about law of attraction in Italian language. I have a YouTube channel with some followers. I create a video book. It is called The Quantum Jump, and I'm still developing this. And every week, I'm 2 times in a week in streaming live like this for the Follow the Flow in Italian language. This is the first one in English. In Italian language, we are tomorrow we will have the 115 episode. So officially I'm a coach, I'm a trainer, I can say many things. But what I can say about me, I think that I can say that I am a storyteller. I say my story, and I hope that my story, my mistake, my trauma, my quantum jump can somehow inspire who follow me, or you that you are watching me now, or maybe can just help you to not replicate the same mistake, or maybe you can have some intuition for have some more idea. But is there a word that can describe me better than all others? And the word in English is, I can say that I am a jester. A jester. A jester is the only one that can joke with a king without being killed. And so a jester can say everything he thinks without a problem to judge of the other or of the system, because this jester is mad. And I think that in this society, the only way for say what you think is to be mad. Because everybody can throw out what they have really in their mind. I think that everybody's mad. But if you want to live in this society, you need to be as the society wants. Practically a sheep. And so we in the flow in Italian language, why it's called the flow? Flow because it's really a flow. I think that the life is a flow. My nickname is a flow man. But why the flow man? Because now I'm flowing with the life, but also during this flow, I let the information, I let the thoughts, I let the word flow in me. So sometimes really I have to watch me again, to watch me the video for understand what I say during the flow, because I don't remember. Because word is coming, thought is coming, intuition is coming, and metaphor is coming, story is coming. So this is a flow. What bring me, or better, in Italy, happens some years ago. I was a trainer I made training course in live, so with the people in the hotel room, and sometimes I read the chat. You know, I put the chat streaming on the screen so everybody can say what people write, and also I ask to every one of you, to correct me when I say some shit. Because really, as I say, I don't know English, so I need to learn English, and I can only learn if somebody correct me. So don't be ashamed if I say something wrong, and I'm sure that I say something wrong. Please correct me. I will view again this video, I will watch again this video, and I will read all the comments, so next time I hope to not make the same mistake, and so learn step by step better English. So maybe one day I can make a good flow in good English. And so I was a trainer. Theoretically, I'm still a trainer, but I don't do anymore the training live. I live in Asia now. I live in Thailand and in Cambodia, so I don't come very often in Europe, and so I don't like anymore to make training in the hotel. Also because I think that that is not useful. In 2 days, in 3 days in an hotel, you can do practically anything. You can just give emotion, you can just take money from people, you can just give some simple techniques, you can just give some peak state, but they don't have nothing real that they can use every day in their life. There's nothing change in 2 days, in 3 days. The behaviors change it during a long time. You know, people say that for change a behavior you need, or better, if you for let the behavior become automatics or unconscious, you need to repeat and repeat and repeat for more than 21 days. I don't think so, honestly. I think that if you want to really change the behaviors, you need more than 40 days, but 40 days without interruption. So the new behaviors have to be for 40 days without the old behaviors come inside. If something happens, you have to start again the 40 days. I have a challenge of 40 days. In my quantum jump, I challenge people with a challenge of 40 days. Maybe one day we will do it also in English. We will see. And so for this, I stopped to make the training course in the hotel or in real, and I start to do everything that I can online. And I think that is really better, because online, you know, with 114 flow, around 2 hours for flow, means more than 250 hours of training. Of course, it's not training, not only training, we joke, we play, we entertainment, but we also train, but we also give idea, we also give exercise, we also give many things. And 5 years ago, I put on stage in Italy a conference about the law of attraction. And you know, I don't like to repeat the same thing many times. I can't imagine. I don't know how can training, how some trainer can make the same training course every time, over and over again for months, for years, all the time the same training, all the time the same, all the time the same. Really, it's annoying. So I do sometimes a training course just one time. Because the interesting of a training course is to prepare, to organize, to think, to put on stage. And then it's okay, I do it. And so I'm doing this conference about law of attraction 2-3 times, and I really become annoyed about this. And I decide one day to call my friend that was a video maker and to record this conference. It was 1 hour and a half about the law of attraction. It was 5 years ago when everybody speak about law of attraction. It was law of attraction everywhere. It's their book, ebook, in video, training, everybody speak about this. This was the time when The Secret made the explosion of selling all around the world. So I made this conference, I made this video, and I put online on YouTube. And I can't imagine, really, I can never suppose that this video in Italian language, just remember, Italy is a country of 57 million people, where most of the, I think only the 60% or 70%, I'm not sure, is connected to internet. And most of them, they use internet only for Facebook, or for sex video, or for religious video, or for Facebook, Instagram, and put selfie and get the like. So it's not many people that really is interesting to this kind of topics. But this video is made more than 1 million view in Italy. 1 million view in Italy, that is people that is interested to law of attraction. And of course this make grow my channel. And many followers start to follow this gesture that say sometimes really interesting things, sometimes really stupid things. But because my first idea that the life is a game. So if you are too serious, if you take the lives too seriously, I think that you are already wrong. You get the wrong way. And now, honestly, I see that the system, the government. When I spoke about the system, I spoke about the control system. You know, like the big brothers that control everything now. So the system won't push you, especially the Western country, to be too serious, to work, to have success. You have to follow the success. You have to do everything for get success. You have to work hard for have a good image, to be much better than others. But why? Why? I never understand this. Because me too, for the first part of my life, I did the same. And when I lose everything, I was in 24 years old, I was millionaire. I had 6 companies about informatics. And around 30 years old, I lose everything. Everything. And I was with debts, almost €500,000 of debts. And then I start to understand that maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong to run too much in my life, company, business, selling, cars, motorbike, villa, woman, everything. But why? Of course, why? After I understand, because I was just fulfill my ego needs. Because when I was younger, I was really a guy with very, very low self-esteem. Without self-esteem, it's better to say, without self-esteem. I have no value for me. I was not good to speak with people. I was not good to speak with women. I was not good to do anything. I was just good to study, because my father was a teacher and pushed me to study. So I was very good student, very good pupil, and I was very good seller. I start to sell. I think that I did my first sell in 6 years. No, I think in 5 years old. And in 6 years old, I was with my parents. My parents have a library, a book library, and so when I was children, sometimes I was there. And around 6 years old, I understood that I understood the power of influence. The power of influence. What does it mean? It means that when come children with mom and see a children like me that are playing with something and that is happy to play with this toy, with any kind of toy that I can have in the library of my parents. If I play with some toy, the other children want to play with me and want the same toy. And so I understand that if I'm happy to play and other ones say that I'm happy to play, they want to play too and they want the same toy. This was one of my first lesson about selling, about around 6 years old. And so I started to make the first business around 6 years old with my father, when I make a deal with him. And I asked him to buy some, I don't remember how to call wait, I have to find this word, because in English it's Smurf. You know Smurf. You know Smurf. Smurfs is the cartoon characters, the blue cartoon characters. Smurfs. Okay. And I play with Smurfs. And I deal with my father to buy with my first 100,000 lira. It was still lira in Italy. It was around 50 euro. And to buy 100 Smurfs and to sell this in book library. And so I make my first business. I was in library. When children come, I was happy to play with my Smurfs, and I asked him to play with me. And of course, after the children pray the mom to buy the Smurfs. And of course, I sell 100 Smurfs like this at 6 years old. And then I start my career of seller. So after this, I sell everything. Stamps, coin, and after computer, and after everything. So I was a good seller, but I don't have a self-esteem. I think that the first time that I was with a woman, I was 21 years. It's because I was so ashamed to just also to be more than 50 meters near a woman. It was really shame, because of course I don't esteem myself. This was my beginning. And around 21 years old, I moved to Rome. I born in South Italy. And in 21 years, in 1920 years, I moved to Rome, in the capital of Italy. And I start, for some events that happen, I start to learn NLP. And with NLP was like an enlightenment. Thanks to NLP, I start to understand how my brain works. And when I start to understand how my brain works, it's like the manual of my brain. And when I have the manual, I can change everything. I can fix everything. And thanks to this, I start my new life. I solve many problems of myself. I start to grow my self-esteem, to have success with everything I do. But the NLP teaches us to make more powerful our ego, and many years later, I understand that it's not the best way to live. Because our ego is only the guardian of our little child trauma. And so, practically, the ego wants only to fill the hole that we have in our mind, the hole that we have in our feeling. So if we get a trauma when we was child, the guardian, the ego, have the purpose to don't let have this trauma again. So everything that can put us near on the direction of the same trauma, the ego will put them off or will start to run away from this. What does it mean? It means that if we was abandoned in childhood, we will try to find and we will move all our life in the direction to find somebody that will accept us and that will not abandon us. If we was refused when we was children, we will move our life to find somebody that will accept us and we will not refuse, and so on. So you understand that the life is not so the free will, it's really like a joke. The free will doesn't exist. You don't have the free will. Every your behaviors, every your choice, every your thoughts, everything is I can say is decided from the trauma, the all that you have in your mind. So this is not the free will. When you understand this, you understand that the first thing that you have to do in your life is to become aware of your trauma, become aware of your needs, become aware of everything that move your behaviors, and then change it. Because if not, the law of attraction will attract exactly the same thing that you vibrate. You know, the law of attraction is not exactly how it's wrote in a book. It's not exactly how they say in the training. Because they have to sell the book, because they have to sell the training. And you know, the law of attraction say that it's like Amazon. You think something, you send your intention, very strong, with very detailed, and you think about it, and you put it, you send this intention. So you ask with intention, you believe, and then you receive. And when you ask, you have to ask in some kind of way. Everybody say something different. Somebody say that you have to repeat day after day. Sometimes say that you have to send intention only one time and wait, and so on. Doesn't matter. Everyone have different way. After you have to believe. What means to believe? It means that you have to behave like what you ask, it's already happened. So, if you ask to have $1 million, you have to behave like if you have already $1 million. So maybe you have to go in a pub for each, in a hotel for each, in you have to move like a rich. And after you receive, this is what they say in The Secret, this is what they say in many other training courses. Of course, it's nice because people think that it's very easy. Is there some people that send me message in my Italian profile on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and so on. And sometimes people send me message and tell me, hi Daniele, I have a problem because I sent an intention 2 days ago and I still not receive anything. How is possible? I sent the intention exactly how this wrote in a book, how it say this one and this one and this one too. And how is possible that in 2 days I still not get my intention, my gift, my products? And people think really that the law of attraction is like to make an order into Amazon. It's not like this. The law of attraction is exactly like this. This is a tune fork. And you know, if you know as for the tune fork is a special characteristic. So if you push the tune fork and it start to vibrate, and every tune fork have a frequency. This one is, I think, 44.4. I don't remember now the frequency of this one. But if you have, imagine for a second that we have 10 different tune fork. Every fork with different frequencies. So maybe 432, 434, 444, 500, and so on. And only one fork have the same frequency of one of them. So maybe this one is 43.2 and only another one is the same, 43.2. So imagine that you have 10 tune fork, different frequency, and only one with the same. What's happened? That if I let this one vibrate, the other one with the same frequency will start to enter in resonance and will start to vibrate without being beaten, just because it's the same frequency. This is the secret of the law of attraction. This is not a law of attraction, it's the law of the resonance. Resonance. I think it's called resonance. How is it in English? Resonance. It's exactly the same law that let this vibrate. What does it mean this? It means that if you vibrate to the vibration of abandon, or violence, or reject, or guilt, or anything else, this is your real vibration. This is your cell's vibration. This is your mind vibration. Every cell of your body, of your mind, vibrate to this kind of frequency. And nothing changes is for 5 minutes a day you send an intention to have something different to this kind of resonance. You know? So this is that people don't want to understand, prefer to not understand. Because it's not easy. Your basic resonance attract people, event, ambient, everything, object that resonate to your same vibration. So if you want to really change what happens in your life, you have to change your base vibration. And for change your base vibration, you have to change and you have to understand, or better, you have to find the gift where you think that is only a big box of shit. All the trauma that you live in your childhood that have, that have signed your life is become your vibration. And everybody of you know that you can change, or you can follow 1,000 of training courses. You can read 1,000 of books, but in your life happens all time same scam, same loop, same kind of people, same kind of work, same kind of accident. It happens every time, the same loop, the same scam. With relationship, especially, you know, probably every one of you have this kind of experience. You find a man or a woman in some way, and happens maybe that this one, I don't know, abandon you, or make violence of you, or push you in guilty sense, or something like this. And after you change and you find another one, and you think that is your twin flame, and after sometimes you understand that it's the same scam, same behaviors, everything same. But why? It's not that all the world is the same. It's only because you are like exactly a tuned fork. You attract the same people that, or better, you attract the people that have your same vibration. People will change around you when you will change your vibration. This is really the most important concept that I want to give you in this first video. It is very important because all around the world is there, people think that the law of attraction works in totally wrong way, and of course they don't get result, or if they get result in the very low time, in a short time, they will lose the result in long time or medium time. It's not easy. So let me see what they are talking about on the chat. Wow, 100 people, 100 viewers, all this. Wow. I don't know really. I'm not sure that my English can be understood to some people that speak English very well. I think that my English has to be very funny. But if you understand this concept, this principle, this law, it doesn't matter if my English was good or bad. If you understand this, you have a new idea, a new synapses in your mind. And don't forget, my goal with this video, my goal in my book, my goal in my Italian video, my goal in a quantum jump is not to give some truth. I don't have a truth. I'm the last person in the world that can have a truth. I'm not a guru. I don't know anything. So I don't want to give a truth. My real goal is only to give you doubts. To put inside in your mind, step by step, drop by drop, doubts. Start to doubt on yourself, start to doubt about your thoughts, start to doubt about what everybody tell about you, start to doubt about what the system tell to you, start to doubt about everything. And when you start to doubt about your same belief, when you start to put in doubts your belief, so you start to grow. Because if you believe in something, you are right. If you believe that you don't have value, you are right. If you believe that you have value, you are right. And the purpose of your ego is to have right. So to show you that you are right. So everything that you think, you are right. And think what happens if you change your way to think. If you change your belief, if you change your value, if you change your needs, if you change the way to see your trauma, if you change the way to see your shit, and if you think that you had so much shit in your life, you're right. But if you think that the shit is one of the best fertilizer for creating new life, for let grow new life, for let grow new trees, for let grow new root. So you can understand that you have to be happy to have got so much shit in your life, because it means that now you have so much fertilizer that you can let grow everything in the present and in the future. I think that the people that have got best success in their life is people that have had so much shit in their life. If you see the story of people with very big success, most of them start from shit. Most of them. And it's very difficult. Look around, try to find, make a statistics, try to find people that is born rich, for example, was like a son or a daughter of some very important people, was very important entrepreneurs, and see what's happened to them. There is no one, it's very rare that some child of people that have got a success, he can make better than father. Normally, they throw everything. When the father give all to them, they throw everything. They are good to lose everything. Because they don't have the same passion, they don't have the same motivation. They don't want to prove to themselves that they can go out from the shit. So, if you really had a very traumatic childhood, if you think that you have a life very hard, very difficult, you are in the best direction and you are lucky, because you have all that you need for have the real success. But what is the real success? That this is another problem. Because what you mean for success, and this is the first exercise that I propose to make to you. Explain to yourself what is for you success. Because now everybody spoke about success. You have to follow the success. You have to live for have success. What is success? What is success for you? Because what was success for me at 8 years old was different than success for me at 20 years old, and was different to success for me to 40 years old. And now I am 45, I think, 46, I don't remember. I don't count my age. And in 24 years, from 24 till 30, I was millionaire, and I think that I had success. I can have everything I want. My ego was, was really big. I want a motorbike, last model, I have. I want new villa, I want big car, I want BMW, I want Mercedes, I want Lotus, I want Porsche. No problem. I can have just like this in a week. Okay, my ego, it was It was very happy. It was like in a party every day. You can have everything you dream and you have. But his ego, it was not success, because he really, yes, I have everything material, but I was not feel happy. And so I wanted more and more and more and more. So more I had, more I wanted. In the same time, my health was not perfect. I was all the time some gastric problem. I was all the time headache, have many kind of problem. And I was just 30, I was just 24, 25, 26 years old. So I was younger, very younger. I can have this kind of health. Of course, I was in a kind of stress that was like crazy. Think about have 6 company in 4 different countries to manage, with people that you have to trust, and most of them fuck you as they can. It's not easy. So it was a really stressing life. So I cannot say that I have success. I had money, but I don't have success. It's depend what you mean for success, what mean the society for success, what means for yourself for success. Now, after that, I changed my life 14 times in my life. In this life, I changed 14 times my life. When I change my life, it means that I change everything. I change country, I change people, I change car, I change friend, I change everything. It's really difficult that something of the past life come in new life. The flow is coming in my new life. Now I'm just in my 14th life. Just some people it's remain in the new life, but all others is changed. And now, for me, success is a life where I don't have an alarm clock in the morning that wake up me. The success life is a life where I don't have the exact time when I have to eat. I don't have the time for breakfast, the time for dinner, the time for lunch. I just eat when I want. My success life is to have a life where I don't have the extra time where I have to go to sleep. I can sleep 1 hour now and maybe 3 hours tomorrow in the morning or in the afternoon when I fall asleep. My success life is to wake up in the morning or to wake up when I wake up in the morning, or when I wake up, sometimes I wake up in night. Wake up when I wake up and don't have any problem to solve. Don't have any stress that can eat me. To have my mind totally free from any kind and source of stress. When I'm in this kind of mind, when I'm in this peace of mind, this is my perfect life, the life with a peace of mind. Why the peace of mind? Because when you are in peace of mind, when you don't have stress, when you don't have something to think about, something to solve, something to show to people, something to make for the other people judge. When you are in this kind of peace of mind, your mind is like an antenna. And when your antenna work and your channel is clean, is not stressed, then you can receive the message from the universe. What is the universe? Doesn't matter how you want to call it. You want to call universe, you want to call your soul, you want to call your divine spirit, you want to call your God, call everything you want. You want to call your collective consciousness, doesn't matter. It's like a cloud there, where is there all kind of information. And all kind of information that we can receive when we turn on our antenna and when we turn on our receiver. But if our receiver is turned off because our mind is all the time busy for the stressing thoughts, to solve the to solve the monkey, you know. Why I have the monkey here? I use this metaphor in my quantum jump, like everybody of us in just now have many monkey on his shoulder. You know, how is the monkey? Who is the monkey? The monkey is the problem. The monkey is the responsibility. And you know what's happened? When somebody say to you, hey, please, can you do this for me? You know, I imagine, I have this image in my mind. If somebody say to me, when somebody asks to me, hey Daniel, can you do this for me? I imagine this monkey that move from his shoulder and start to come in my direction. So, if you ask to me, hey Daniel, can you make this thing for me? Can you make this, I don't know, this program for me, this favor for me? And so the monkeys start to come with me. If I say, yes, okay, I will do it, your monkey pass on me. And this monkey is added to all my monkey. So if I take the responsibility of this monkey, I have to feed this monkey. I have to take care to this monkey. And not only to this one. I have to take care to the monkey that you passed to me. I have to take care to my monkey. I have to take care to all other monkey that other people pass to me. And is there some people, you know, that they like to feel useful. You know, they feel good. They feel their self-esteem grow if they feel useful for somebody or for something. And this is perfect. This is the perfect collector of monkey. More you feel useful, more you need to feel useful for somebody, more you are a monkey collector. And what's happened? More monkey you have, more you become heavy. More you become heavy, more it's difficult to grow, to go straight, to move in your direction. Because all this monkey bring you down. Every monkey can be work responsibility, children responsibility, parents responsibility, everything. Friends responsibility, everything. When somebody gives you responsibility to do something, they pass you the monkey. If you accept, if you are not good to say the magic word not, so you will be a monkey collector. Check on your shoulder. If you close your eyes for a second, you can see how many monkey and how big they are. Because sometimes you can have some little monkey that it's easy to free because you just maybe to go to pay a bill. Okay, your mother say, hey son, please go to pay a bill for me. Okay, you say yes, and little monkey come to you. And still you not pay the bill, the monkey is with you. When you pay the bill, the monkey is free. Okay, but sometimes you have not a monkey, you have a King Kong on your shoulder. And it's not easy to go on your path, to follow your path. If you have a King Kong here, and many other chimpanzee and orango, and many other of them on your shoulder. Free the monkey. It was my video in Italian language on the quantum jump that was called Free the Monkey. So I wanna propose you to make this kind of exercise. Make a list of your monkey. Make a list of your monkey and try one by one to make them free, to let them, or to give back to the owner. So you give back the monkey to who give you, or if it's your own monkey, try to make free them as soon as possible. Sometimes the big orango can be relationship, can be marriage, can be work, the job. Sometimes you stay in the same situation, in the same toxic situation for years and years and years. Why? Because you don't have the courage for make a step to go over this. And of course, this kind of situation that bring you down, that turn off your antenna, that stop the connection with your path, with your mission, with your intuition, with your divine self. And of course you feel, you can feel lose yourself. Is there people, I know many people that they run around in their life for years and years and years and years, and then they arrive around 50 years old and they ask to themselves, what I have done in my life? And the only answer that comes from there deep inside is nothing. I just turn around and around and around and around in the same place. So I push you to make this kind of exercise, to make the list of the monkey and to create a strategy to make them free as soon as possible. The first, start from more easy, the little monkey, the puppy, and after think about how to make free the orango. Really, trust me, it's not easy to live a life with many orangutango on your shoulder. I wanna read some of your chat. I wanna see how many of them have the orango on their shoulder. Let me see what are you saying in the chat. Let's chat around. I need a coffee, say Davide. Is there many Italian people in the chat? Hey, see, maybe one day we will have people all around the world here in chat, with not only with Italian name, with Italian funny name. You know, for the people, for not Italian people, the Italian name is really funny. For example, Viola di Luce. How to say in English, Viola di Luce? That is nice. If you say in English, it's light violet. It also sounds nice. But Viola di Luce, you cannot understand. I think that the people, the followers, my Italian followers, when we made the English flow, they have to change name. They have to change the nickname. Morpheus. Oh, my friend, you have to know Morpheus. Morpheus, it's a crazy guy, full of hair. That is like a question machine. Do you know a question machine? Sometimes you can think about him like a bot. That is like he can make like 1,000 questions in a minute. I don't know how it's possible still. So Raffaella Scognamiglio say so many people as orango. I'm loving it a lot. Say Olga Gesù fatto. Gesù fatto can be translated in English like like Christ made. Gesù fatto. Gesù fatto can be Christ made, or fatto. Fatto in Italian can also mean that you are like fatto, that you are drugged. Gesù fatto. Ah, interesting. Like if Gesù, you know, Gesù is Jesus. Jesus is drugged. Let's shot Morpheus, say Davide Aroneo. Mirko Bordin. Mirko Bordin, thanks for your fantastic idea. Mirko is I think one of the best, how to say, sculptor? No, how is called? How is say? I don't know this word. Let me check. Yes, sculptor. Mirko Bordin is a sculptor. Means that he can make with a stone, with a ceramic, with a resin, he can create really amazing thing. Amazing figure, amazing everything. Check his Instagram and you will see what he can do. What did he say about Viola di Luce? Viola di Luce, if you don't know what I say, the problem is two. Or my English is very bad, or you don't know English. Both is possible. Gesù, you can speak like Jesus. Paola boat. You know, the Paola boat, we have also boat. But the boat is work only for Italian language because we're still not ready for English spoken country. Not yet. We're still not ready. How to free money? No ordinary girl ask me how to free money. So no ordinary girl, to free money is very easy. You can do to www.donazioni.me and you can free all your money and make donation to me. It is very easy to free money. It's more easy to free money than to free monkey. This is this is a truth. For this I'm sure. This is one of the I have doubts of everything, but on this I'm sure that is a truth. It's more easy, it's very easy to free money, and it's very difficult to free monkey. So if you need to free money, you can give to me. We will make a good way for this. Morpheus, Daniele, red or blue pill? Morpheus, I think, is go so deep inside his nickname that now I feel inside the characters or Morpheus or Matrix. Thanks, Morpheus, but I'm not Neo. Giovanni Nardo, say, I understand your English. Great, my dear. Okay, thank you. But, you know, if he's an Italian man, understand my English, okay, it's okay. I'd like to know if somebody not Italian understand my English. This is very... this is my questions now. Is this my Puglia Italio English? I'm from Puglia. Puglia is the south region of Italy. And so you can imagine my English how is. You know, you just listen to me. So I hope that one day it will be somebody not Italian that make a comment and write me a comment and say everything you want. Say you speak like a shit. Or maybe you have to study English. I know. I will. At that time, I'm studying so many things that I have also to study English. Honestly, I have to say a truth. I have to say a secret. This flow I made because I'm I don't know the word. Wait. I don't know. You know, I don't have in my mind one word Let me check. Ah, yes, I know. I'm lazy. I'm so lazy that I forget the word lazy. Can you imagine? I'm lazy. And I think that lazy, to have lazy, to be lazy is, I lose yourself. To be lazy is an ability. So I'm very lazy. And when you are lazy, you find the best way, the fastest way, and the more easy way forget a goal. So forget what you want. So I need to speak a better English, and I can study, of course. I need time for study, and honestly, I'm studying so many things and I'm doing so many things that also English is not easy for me to find time for English. But somebody last day gave me an idea, and I think that one of the best results of the flow in Italian language was the fact that I pushed so much the people, my followers, to learn English that they start to learn English. But why this? Because if you don't know English, you don't need to know a perfect English. You know, just to speak English, just a little. If you don't know anything, you are closed. You are blocked in a cage called Italy. And so you can only read something from Italian, so the Italian information system. You can only learn from Italian book, from Italian trainer. You are like really in a cage. But when you know English, all the world is in your hand. You can travel everywhere, and you don't need the organized travel. You don't need a guide because you know English. You can go everywhere you want, and you can move as you want without any problem. If you know English, you can learn everything from the source, from the real trainer, and not from who in Italian copy the real trainer. If you know English, everything is much cheaper because the training, information, the software, everything is much cheaper. If you know English, you can do business all around the world. If you know English, you can have relationship with people all around the world. So, you know, it's like all around, all the world is in your hand, really. And so many people start to believe me in this and to buy training course. We have a platform in Italian language for now that is called Anahir, anahir.net, but is only in Italian language. The English version will come. We are working on it. And there are many training courses. There are almost 2,000 training courses, ebook, and everything. And is there some training course of English? So many people start to buy this training course, and somebody have a good idea, a very amazing idea, to make a chat in Telegram, an English chat on Telegram. And somebody like Jonathan, that is the mad guy that he made the satiric flow, you know, at the beginning of this streaming, we have this like cartoon that he translated in English. So I don't know if it's translated good. It's not my fault. He make also like he create also a bot for help people to pronounce it in English. So this was a very good result made from the flow. People start to create new ability, and this is what is one of my biggest goals, because I think after now 30 years of study, training, after entered inside thousands and thousands of human mind, I understand one thing, and it's the opposite of the same thing that is said from everybody else. What I mean, all the trainer, psychologist, trainer, coach, and blah blah blah, they say, and people believe that if is there something that is not good for you inside you, like a behavior, like a belief, like everything, if is there something inside you that is not good, you have to take off. So the solution is take off. Take off the fear. Take off the guilty sense. Take off the anger. Take off the sadness. Everybody want extirpate this thing, because people think, I know it's take off. I'm not sure that take off is the right word. Let me check. To remove. It's better remove. Remove is better. Okay. Everybody think that it's better remove, that they need to remove what they don't need inside themselves. So they have fear to do something, they have to remove the fear. They have sadness that they don't give a good life, so they want to remove the sadness. They are anger and they want to they are angry, they want to remove the anger. All the system push you to remove something. Thank you, Domi. But why this? If you think that you have to remove something that you have inside, this means that is there something in you that is wrong. Think about it. So you are thinking that the nature, matter nature, that make you is wrong. Do you think the nature is wrong or nature is perfect? Because if nature is perfect, you are perfect. Like this. Of course you are perfect for the lessons that you have to learn in this life. So you are perfect with all that you have inside you, anger, guilty, self-esteem, fears, and everything. Is perfect in the time when you discover. The problem is that all people, or most of them, want to remove this, forgetting that this is perfect. So in this perfection that is inside you, the only way for grow and for grow yourself, for go to the next step, is not to remove, but to understand the perfection of all that you have inside, and to add something more for let you understand the gift that is inside the thing that you think that you have to remove. So if you live a sad life, and sadness, you think that is the worst thing that you have inside you, and you want to remove the sadness in all the way, and you go to a psychologist, you go under drugs, and you go to under hypnosis, or you try every way for remove sadness. But nobody till now say you don't have to remove sadness. You have to add new skills, new information, new ability for let change this sadness in something useful, in the real gift. You have to use your sadness for understand your gift and go over. Because the sadness or the fear or everything else is like the root of your path. And if you want to remove the root, you remain without root. You know what it means to be a tree without roots? We are like a tree. We are really like a tree. The trees, I'm here in Asia, I'm full of coconuts. The coconuts palm, it's amazing. It's amazing tree. They can go up for 30, 40 meters, and they are very, very thin. You see this palm, they are really, these are like thin, like this for 40 meters. And you can't understand how it's possible for them when is there some storm that they can move and move and move. They move like crazy, but they don't go down. Why? Because the palm tree, the coconut tree, puts so deep roots, and the roots of coconut tree is crazy. If you are in a place where is there coconut tree, their roots is everywhere and is connected with each other's. It's like a matrix inside the ground that connects all the trees, and it's like they are like really a web. They make force each other's. So it's really important, our roots. And our roots is made from our trauma. What you want to remove? You want to remove the roots, and what you remain? Like a coconut tree without roots, you know what happens? That to the first storm, you go down. You died. Or you died, or you cannot die physically, but you can die emotionally. You can find in really like a tragedy, because you don't have root anymore, and because you don't have find the gift inside the root, inside the trauma, inside your path, inside your childhood. So this is my gift of this evening. Think about it. And this is for this that I say to everybody, the solution is there is only one. The real solution for every problem is only one: knowledge. Knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. Study, 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 study. Doesn't matter what you study. My best quantum jump moment, I call this kind of moment, I call, in English I can say the moment, oh fuck. You know the moment, oh fuck. The moment, oh fuck, is the moment that you understand something that now become clear. So something become clear in your mind. It's like if you find finally the combination of your safety box. And finally, this safety box that was closed for years and years and years, now you can open because you find a combination. You find a combination, you open the safety box, and you find a gift. And when you find this gift, you understand something, many dots is connected, and you see the figure. You see the image. You see the puzzle. You know, it's like all the piece of the puzzle become clear, and you understand the real figure. This moment is the moment that I say, oh fuck. When from blind you become to see. That is it's an amazing moment. I'm addicted to this moment. And this moment can happen only when you are connected, when your antenna is turned on. That means that you are not stressed, that you have peace of mind, that you are not running around or back to the fake success, but when you are really in peace of mind. In this peace of mind, your antenna is up and your combination can arrive. You can open the safety box and get the gift. You understand the map. It's not the map of your life. It's not the puzzle of your life. It's one puzzle. it is one moment where something becomes clear in your life. Not all your life, but you start. It's like in a video game. It's like you just win the battle with a final monster. And then it's not finish the life. It's just a second step and start again. Second step, you need new ability, you need new knowledge, you need something new for win to the next final monster. So if you think about the life like a video game, it's more easy. Because in a game, you know, I am frozen. I feel like in a cryogen bubble. Think to your life like a video game. It's more easy because in a video game, you know, if you play in a video game in your life, you win when you have more thing with you. You have more ability, you have more stuff, you have more gun, you have more of everything. Normally in a video game, when something happens that let you lose something, you become more weak. Think about it. When you lose something, you become more weak. And for win, you have to add. You have to add knowledge, velocity, speed. You have to add guns. You have to add some stuff, keys, object, and everything. So more you have, more you add, more you can go to the next step. This is life. If you think to remove something, you are on the wrong way. For me, of course, I just want to put you at doubts of this. Of course, something can be really unuseful, really bad for a life. There are people that have many personality, for example, many characters inside their self. Everybody of us have many characters inside their self or himself. And sometimes some characters can be very destructive. Think about characters that is become angry like crazy and can control and destroy everything. Can be very destructive. But if you try to take off, to remove these characters, maybe you remove this, but you remove also some abilities, some quality that these characters can have. But if you had some new knowledge that allow you to channeling the energy of the anger of these characters in a different way, not in anger, but in creation, for example, but in creativity, can be very powerful, very, very powerful. So the same energy, instead to remove, you can redirect, you can reuse. And this is more easy. It's more easy to redirect an energy than to remove the foundation of the energy. Because the source of this energy is inside our root. And to move the root, to cut the root, is not normally a good thing. When you understand the characters is inside you, so then you can make like an agreement with all of them and find the best way for everybody, for every one of them, and to move all together on the same direction, on the same way, on the same path, forget the same goal. I know that it's not easy, but I give you many gifts in this evening. I want to say, I want to just speak sometimes. I don't know. Oh, I was speaking from more than 1 hour, I think. How long is passed? I don't know. I don't have time here. 1 hour, yeah. So let's resume. The gift is the first. What I propose to you is make a list of monkey and free the monkey as soon as possible. And second exercise is put doubts in your mind, not to remove anything in you, but think to you about you are perfect. You are perfect beings. You born like a perfect beings. Perfect for what is the problem? So it's perfect for you to let you understand what you need for go to the next step. If you don't understand where you are, who you are, and why you are like this, you will be stuck in this step, in this video game, in this part of the video game. You don't go over. When you understand the roots, the problems, the characters, the energy, and then you can redirect, you can make agreement, you can deal, you can do many things. But first step is to know who you are, or better, to know how many people is inside you. Because everybody of you know that we have many voices inside. You know, in the cartoons it showed like the angels and the devil. You know, the two characters here that speak, the angels, yes, yes, do it, the devil, no, 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 don't do it. It's not really different from how we are inside ourselves. But sometimes we don't have only angels and only a devil. We have many other things. So understand all the people that speak inside you. And then redirect the energy. Make a deal with them. And all together find a way where to move. That's all. Daniel Siddharth Buddha. Vediamo. Let me see. Stefano, how to say Stefano? Stefano Ugge. You're going in digression in English too. Of course, I live in digression. Such a lovely surprise to hear you talking English, Danny. Oh, hi, Daniel. Hi, Danny. Danny called she called me. Yeah, my English, my Italo-English. Puglia Italo-English is not exactly English. This is a new language. Is there Italian language, is there English language, and is there Italo-English Puglia language. Okay? Dove per Puglio is not a bad word. Is my country of origin, my region of origin, my born region. Alex said this flow version is much better. Wow! You are just telling me that the flow in Italian is shit? Take care. I know where you are. I know where your child go to the school. Take care. I see you. Let me see what the people say. I don't drink it. I was so tensed. At the beginning I was tensed. Now I was in digression, so my magic bottle. My poison bottle. Let me see. No ordinary girl. Yeah, Daniela, you are the best. Thank you, Danny. Puglia language, always today's pair. Is there anybody of you here of almost 100 viewers that is not Italian? That maybe, I don't know for which strange case, come here. Somebody that is not Italian? Anna Maria say, you are my favorite storyteller. Thank you, Anna Maria. Federico say me Fuge English. The Fuge English is because I come from Foggia. Foggia is the city, the city where I born, and it is in Puglia. It's in South Italy, and so my is a Fogge English. Ah, sounds good. I can say next time we can do the number 2, Follow the Flow, in Fogge English version. And nobody will understand. Daniel, see that Buddha? Yes, I know Buddha is back to me. I'm Indiana, no ordinary girl. You are Indiana? No ordinary girl, but you are really not Italian? Really? Oh, from India, wow. But how you arrive on my on my channel? This is my channel. I have 21 million viewers from Italian people. How is possible that some Indian people can come here? I was born in London in 1666 in past life. Oh wow, good. Alizina, but now in this life you're born in Italy or not? So is there anybody? I'm not Italian. Jonathan Cadenazzi. It's not easy, the name. Jonathan Cadenazzi is not Italian. He's born in Swiss. Yes, but he's born in Italian part of Swiss. So it's like you are Italian. Carla Tota. Nice game. Carla Tota is a very round name. I like the pronunciation. Carla Tota. I say excellent episode, Daniel. Thanks to you. David Aroneo, English plus Twitch TV, no one remain. And what about your idea of flow in Russian? Mario Lombardi. I have some little issue about make the flow in Russian. The flow bring us some issue to continue the flow in Russian, but the universe, I'm sure that provides something else, much better. Normally, you know, something when we think that this is the issue, it really is a challenge for have something better. So if you think that something is an issue or is a problem, you are right. But if you think that what's happened is a challenge for something better that is coming, you are right. So sometimes our ego let us, how to say, let us push us inside the negative behaviors when some problem come, because of course you are on a way and something change, and you have an idea, you have an expectation, and something change, and of course your ego can remain like traumatized. It don't like the changing. You know, ego hate change. Our ego hate to change. But if you know how the universe move is chess, no? You know that if something happens is because you need this. Is because you need this for have something better for you. Better don't mean that is pleasure, can be also much painful. It's better for you for understand what you have to do for grow. So if you are on your path, everything will be better. If you are not on your path, if you still have to understand many things inside yourself, can be more painful. Can be like a teacher, one teacher go away and one more powerful, more painful come. Take care. Marco Orabona say, are you full of dopamine? Not exactly, Marco. Not exactly. I have to say you, at the beginning, I feel like a tension. I was tensed. I not feel tensed. You can imagine. I feel tensed this evening. like I don't feel from more than 10 or 15 years. Maybe you see it. Maybe you've seen it. It was very strange for me feel this kind of feeling again. It was a feeling like my first time on a stage when I had many people in front of me, and it was maybe my first training course when I was very stressed. I was full of fear and full of tension. I feel like this at the beginning. It's not easy. I feel like stress inside the mind, not lucid, not. I don't have the clear thoughts. After it was step by step, it was more easy. Now I'm calm. I don't have dopamine. I don't have stress. I'm just in peace of mind. My antenna is connected. See, my antenna is open. Eccolo qua, my antenna. You see, this is the antenna. No, like this not have to be like this. I need another one for a 2 antenna. Quello. Maybe our international friend can ask themselves who is the characters back to me. You know, some of these characters everybody know. This is Buddha. This is ego, ego. This is an animal, I don't know in English how is. This is a minion. But this one, who is this one? This one comes from a character created from an old satiric entertainer in Italy many years ago. And this was a god. And this man that make the satire, a comic, you know, it's a comic book. And this man, he was the Messiah. He was like a guru. He's a guru that bring the word of the God. And the God is called sorry. And this God is called Quello. So sometimes we bring the words of Quello. And Quello have the truth all the time. It's not like me that I have only doubts. But when Quello speak, Quello have the truth. So if you have any kind of questions about the universe, the sense of life, or everything that is very important for you, you can ask not to me, but you can make the specific questions to Quello, and I will bring you the word of Quello. Channeling, of course, is energy. You see that he's full of antenna. You know, Quello, because he's a god, he's full of antenna. It's not like me that I have only one antenna. No, I only one antenna, he have full of antenna. You can't imagine he's connected with everything. He's connected with collective intuition. He's connected with a guide, with the angels, with the archangels. Every antenna is connected with somebody. So if he says something, it's the truth. Sure, you can put your hands on fire. You are sure it is like this. So you see, Morpheus, 5 questions, one in another. It's great. 6 questions. It's amazing. Morpheus is a questions tools. So let's see. Let's go in the. Let's close this evening. Also because, my friend, you have to know that I'm in Asia. So here is 3 o'clock in the morning. So it means in night. And maybe I also have to go to sleep sometime. I cannot stay here with you all the time. But I enjoy. I'm curious to see. What's happened. I'm curious to see what's happened, and I hope that somebody correct me in my fudge English, in my fudge English. I hope that I hope that I will learn something also from you. Daniela Ulysses say stop. So with this stop means that we have to stop the live streaming and we can go to sleep. What do you think? I can go to sleep. You can go to make a spritz. You know spritz? I think the spritz now is a cocktail known everywhere in the world, unluckily. So in Italian, everybody drinks spritz, and maybe also in. Tell me to me in a comment if you come on this video. I don't know for why, but if you come, is there a meaning? And tell me if you know the spritz and if you never tested. And the spritz for us is a symbol of somebody that have nothing better to do. So is there many people that they just complain every time? You complain about work, complain about money, complain about the family, complain about everything. They complain all the time, but they don't do nothing for change the thing. So I say, what you complain about work if when you are outside the work you spend your money to go to drink spritz? Save your money, go at home, study, and change your work, change your job, change your situation. Why spend time to complain? If you complain, nothing will change. So it's the most stupid thing that one human being can do, complain. For what? Think about it, it's really stupid. This is really, really stupid behavior. For what you complain? If something don't go in right way, change it. It's very easy. This is a law, this is a rule, this is a basic rule. I made a training course in occasion of the 100 flow. It also was my birthday. When I made the 20 rules for change the life, for going a better life. And before these rules was two basic rules, more rules than rules. One say, if something is wrong, change it. And the second is, if you do everything the same thing, you will get every time the same thing. So remember this. So man, I think that we can go to sleep. This first experiment, I don't know how it was, but I wait your comment. And let's see about I will check the comment and I will understand if this project died today or will grow tomorrow or will grow in next time. I don't know when, maybe one time in a month or 2 times in a month. I don't know because really now I'm doing very many things online. So is there the flow 2 times in a day, in a week? Is there the cryptocurrency speech? I'm also making some training course, and so it's not easy. It's my life is not easy. I'm doing many things when I want and when I have time. So thank you, Davide. Thank you, Giuseppina. Thank you, Alex. More English flow. Diarigas was the blue. I don't know what it means. It was great, Danny. Thank you, Daniela. Very nice. Thank you, Raffaella. Don't do it again. Alezina dice non farlo più. Oh, don't do it again. Okay. Alezina say don't do it again. Oh, thank you, Alezina, for being so clear, so honest. Thank you very much. Somebody say no, please do it again. It's going well. There is always a pleasure. There is the flow. Tomorrow there is a flow carbs. Yes, of course. Tomorrow there is a standard flow. It's an Italian flow. Every day. This is Danny. You are fantastic. Thank you, Erica. The life of everyone is not easy. Come on, the quantum jump is finished. Stefano Gen, no, the quantum jump, the quantum jump is just the beginning. The quantum jump is just the beginning. Now I have to arrive the best way of the quantum jump. I have also to continue the quantum jump. I am amazing, man. So, man, thank you very much. If somebody come here that is not Italian, I really appreciate if you give me a comment and really honest. If you have something to propose me, to advise me, you can also say, shut up in English, so speak in Italian, or wow, continue like this, I get me an idea, or everything else. You know, I just made a disclaimer in the beginning of this flow. It's not important the box, the paper, but it's important what is inside. So if you find something inside this flow, maybe an idea, maybe an intuition, maybe a doubt, I got my goals. And if this happens, I will continue in English. And for me, it will be a pleasure. So thank you very much for everybody, to everybody, not for everybody. In my Fudge English is crazy. Thank you very much to everybody. For my Italian friend, we will meet tomorrow in streaming on YouTube channel. And for English friend, I don't know yet, but you can sign up to my channel and to push on the little bell, and of course you will get all the notification also for my Italian video. But if you want to learn Italian, it's perfect for you. If you don't want to learn Italian, when you find some notification in Italian language, just swipe up and delete it. But when you will see my notification in English language, you can come to watch me and to live together and to be a part of the flow in Fudge English. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow for my Italian friends. See you soon for my English friend.
There's a vagabond man, citizen of the world, is a clown of his thoughts and his words. Like a cat, sometimes fast and sometimes much more slow, and his song is follow the flow. He's just doing what he can between reality and his ghost. He's still searching his own land, and from what is found, what is lost, he looks for his steps on the sand and says, go, follow the flow, 'cause the life is always a flow, and says, so walk your own, 'cause the life is follow the flow. Yeah, it's not looking for love, it's not looking for food, just a way to explain the show. Sometimes really more out, and wherever it goes, it just says to follow the flow, and says go, follow the flow, 'cause the life is always a flow, and says so walk your own, 'cause the life is follow the flow. There's a vagabond man, as the life in his hands, looking for the way in the moon. It's just only a flow man with a dream in his hands, and his look at life like a blow, and says go, follow the flow,